Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of nerds. And today we are going to be showing you our pickups for July 2022. But before we begin, don't forget to give us a like, a subscribe, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Right. So, I've been meaning to get one of these for a long time, and I knew the store that had them. It's kind of
I've seen these multiple times
away
when we've been out. So
yeah, but it's always at the East Side store, and we live on the North Side. The NES Advantage. I love my shoot 'em ups.
It looks good.
Yeah, this can get a little squeaky at times, but everything else is really...
So is that just like a replacement NES controller, but it's just like easier for people with big hands?
Yeah, and it's got turbo on it.
Oh.
So instead of having to... For the shooters, you just...
Oh.
And just keep shooting. So, I love it.
Push the button down.
It's way better than the NES Max. I had an NES Max and it just...
Well, that's nifty.
Okay, we got one Sega game. Heavy hitter danger. Pocahontas.
I really enjoyed that movie.
I don't know if I've seen it.
I like the music in it.
I might have seen it once when I was a kid, but it wasn't one I ever went back to. I need to watch it again. But our daughter loves everything Disney Princess, so I typically pick up Disney games to play with her when she gets a little bit older. She's not quite there yet. Okay, we got 4 NES games. So, one of the reasons why I wanted an NES Advantage, Starship Hector. This is a shoot 'em up. A lot of fun.
Oh.
A lot of fun. Another shooter, Adventures of Dino Ricky. This one, not as fun.
It looks fun.
So it's a shooter, or shoot 'em up.
But it's got a dinosaur.
Yeah. So it's a shoot 'em up. So you got all this dinosaurs flying around the screen, and you're dodging, and you chuck rocks, and you eventually upgrade to like a boomerang. Then you upgrade to like a fireball thing, and etc. 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 And then
eventually you get to a machine gun?
Eventually you grow giant and shoot copies of yourself. So.
That's weird.
Yeah. You never shot a copy of yourself? I did at least twice.
I don't know how helpful that would be.
The copies of yourself are pretty destructive, as you also know. The problem with this game, it's a top-down.
Oh, those are different.
Vertical shooter, and they put jumps in. Not only jumps, disappearing platform jumps. Well, you got all this stuff flying around the screen. You're dodging, shoot. Then all of a sudden, you just have to like stop, and focus on this one jump, and it.
Well, you like challenging.
Well, when you're looking top down, it's like tougher to gauge distance because like if you really hit the button, he'll jump further. So it's kind of got that Mario pressure sensitivity where like your speed leading up to the jump will make you jump farther.
Yeah.
And it's really hard looking.
Well, it'd be really fun to watch you play it.
Yeah. I basically walk through the first level untouchable, and then I'll hit this jump and die. That's Adventures of Dino Ricky. But you're right, I'll probably get better. Another one I saw, Wario's Woods.
We were completely unaware that Wario even existed that early on in Nintendo.
I did not know Wario was that old. I thought he was closer to, I want to say like, one of the Mario parties had a Wario in it, and then there was Wario on the red system that you plugged your face into. Virtual Boy.
Yeah, okay.
There was a Virtual Boy. I thought that was the birthplace of Wario. Turns out I was wrong.
Yes.
We got a brand new NES game. Brand new. Still sealed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mawthorn.
So is this a Kickstarter?
This is a Kickstarter. That's why you gotta watch that Kickstarter video we've been doing. We talk about these games that people, that most people just don't know.
Do you ever wish you could go back in time and create an even better NES game?
That's right.
You can!
So explore a large open world map consisting of 9 different areas, each with its own variety of different monsters and hazards. Encounter strong bosses that could block your path and affect the world. Find unique power-ups that increase your health, attack power, and defense. Talk with Ozak inhabitants for direction, hints, and uncover secrets. So it sounds very Metroidvania.
What's wrong with your dude? Like, what's wrong with his face? He's like all nose, or...
He's just like me.
Like his whole face is just a nose with... Anyway. Okay.
Mary doesn't like his face.
I didn't say I didn't like his face. I just was like, what's wrong
it's not
with
like,
it?
Like on the cover, too.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know why you're critiquing a guy's nose.
It's his face. His nose is the face is the nose. I was just curious, like, is he supposed to be like, I don't know. He's a different kind of creature. That's probably what it is. So, that's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, you gotta watch our Kickstarter videos. We do all the video games there, even if it's not for us. If it's physical, we put it in that video. So we got 3 PS5 games. We got, you want to say that one?
Yuru Kill.
Yuru Kill. So this is another shoot 'em up, PS5. They put that anime artwork in there. I'm not sure how much of that you'll really see. I assume it's the cutscenes in between missions. But I love shoot 'em ups, so I'm excited to try that one out.
Okay.
We got Madison.
So this was a Kickstarter.
No.
Wasn't this?
No, got this one from Best Buy. Pre-ordered from Best Buy. So this is a survival horror game. It's kind of...
This was not a Kickstarter? Okay, wait a second. We saw something on Kickstarter. Or did you send me an email about this game?
I think I sent you an email about this game.
And
Because I told you it got... I told you it got delayed 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that's probably what you're thinking of. So it kind of reminded me of...
Because I told you to get this one. It looked interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh,
what
so
is that
scaly.
game?
Let me see.
With the camera. Fatal Frame.
Okay. Look at the back of that. Oh.
You got it, yeah.
So
Tilted.
much glare. Look at how scary that is. It's so scary.
Ooh.
Ah!
Yeah. It's like you gotta take pictures of monsters. Very similar. An immersive, terrifying first-person psychological horror game featuring disturbing gameplay and unsettling and compelling narrative.
Bloodiest games? This is Bloodiest Games.
Yeah.
Alright.
What would you call your game company?
I don't know. Boring Mary something.
Boring Mary Games.
I don't know. I'm pretty boring.
And another survival horror. Phobia. What is that? Saint Denifa Hotel?
What? Wait, let me do that again.
There's no...
Dinfna.
There's no vowel.
Dinfna Hotel. Dinfna.
Okay. Another survival horror game. Explore a decadent hotel, come across different timelines, and uncover the dark history of a fanatical cult and your role in their plans in this twisting narrative full of puzzles, conspiracies, and otherworldly horrors.
Puzzles are fun. I like puzzle games.
Yeah.
Is it cooperative or is it just single player?
That's probably a single player. A lot of survival horror single player. Yep. You can
for thinking about me.
You can shotgun. Tell me what to do from behind.
No.
Because I'm sure it'll be 2-stick. You can play the 2-stick.
No, what I'm saying is that you would not allow me to do that.
No. I would not allow you to comment on what you think the puzzle would be. You're crazy. I'm always asking
the other thing
you.
is what point would there be to that? Because you're so good at puzzles, I would have no input because you would get it on your own. You're very, very good at puzzles. Very good at puzzles.
Okay, we got a handful of movies here. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I really like this game. I really like this movie. I heard a couple people online kind of bashing it, but I really
We saw
enjoyed it.
WandaVision, and it's nice that it just kind of moves on from WandaVision.
I guess if you haven't seen WandaVision, it would be like...
I really liked WandaVision.
What? This is... you have to pronounce this.
Okay, so this is... Dianconia? But it's Atlas Shrugged.
2.
This is the second one. This was a Goodwill find. And it was the steel case. And I had no idea.
She sucks at holding stuff.
I had no idea what it would... I looked it up online and it was just like, it took place in the future and the economy had collapsed. And I was like, well, this sounds somewhat familiar. So this is interesting. Let's see what it's about.
Yeah, but we don't have the first one.
No, we don't have the first one, and the acting wasn't that great. But there were very well-known actors in it, so... But I mean...
maybe the script wasn't that great.
I feel like I can definitely get past bad acting, though, if you... I mean, I didn't think the script was that bad.
Oh, you're always ripping on the horror movie actors.
Because some of it is just... The story sucks, and then the acting sucks, and then the two together, it's just like, this is just bad. But that one, I feel like the story was pretty good, and... The acting wasn't that great, even though it was some really well-known actors. But I didn't finish it because I fell asleep, because I always fall asleep. But it wasn't that bad. It's what I saw.
Okay. Susanna of the Mounties.
How old am I? Because I must be 100 years old.
I've been saying that since the day I met you.
My aunt had all of the Shirley Temple movies, and
my aunt had the same thing.
When she passed away, I got them all, but they were all on VHS, and so I don't still have them. And but I was left them in her will, and I remember I would go over to her house and we would always watch the Shirley Temple movies, and I really loved that. And I mean,
and everyone says our daughter looks like Shirley Temple.
She does. She looks just like Shirley Temple. And I always said, like, if they make a Shirley Temple movie, they need to use our daughter because she looks so much like her.
And we get the royalties. The Mask of Zorro.
So we get this because I really liked the Mask of Zorro, and
I don't think I've seen it.
I really like it, but you bought the Legend of Zorro. Okay. I think is what it was. I didn't know there was a second one. I had no clue. And
is it still Antonio Banderas?
It's still the same actors, but Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. But I had no idea it was a sequel. So when I got it, I thought it was the Mask of Zorro. I just had the name wrong. And I started to watch it. I'm like, this isn't the Mask of Zorro. And I was like, oh, this is the sequel. And I wasn't so much a fan. I mean, I didn't really watch it all the way through, but I just knew that I liked the Mask of Zorro. So
all right.
I slipped that one in there. I snuck that one in, didn't I?
Little Mermaid, Ariel's beginning to murder people. This is where Ariel becomes a
Ariel
serial
was my
killer.
favorite growing up. I really loved The Little Mermaid. So I figure her daughter would too.
Mm-hmm. She was playing with mermaids in the pool today.
Yeah.
So, but it's straight to DVD, so how good can it really be?
It's a Disney.
We saw this $3, the complete series of the Chappelle Show. $3 at Goodwill. Mm-hmm. I've seen probably 95% of the episodes, mm-hmm. but I know that he wasn't a fan of Netflix running his show and asked people to not watch it, so I just bought the
Yeah, I mean,
DVD
if you find it.
So, yeah.
One of the best movies of all time.
National Lampoon's Vacation. I love the cover of this movie. That is awesome. It's in that weird DVD style. It's got this little clip on it, and it's like a cardboard cover. I guess that's like more economically
I thought we had that movie. I guess
economically and ecologically friendly.
Ecological?
You know? Like, for the earth.
Oh, okay.
Better for the earth. Did I use the word right?
I think so.
Okay. Then why are you giving me sass if you don't even know?
I didn't give you sass.
Internet, that was sass. Stripes.
We like Bill Murray. We don't know what it's about, really.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to assume it's the Army.
One of his bigger movies. So.
Yeah, I think this was his breakout. I think he's does the radio for the Army. Okay. In Vietnam or something. So, I've heard this title 100,000 times in my life, and I've never seen the movie. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This might be awful. Dick Van Dyke.
Who doesn't like Dick Van Dyke?
I literally have no idea what this movie's about. I've just heard the title, and so I thought, for $3, I'll try it.
What? Wait. What was it? Was it Ace Ventura when he sings Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? And he makes people really, really mad.
Maybe. I don't know. Have you seen this?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
No.
Oh, no, I have not.
Transformers the movie.
It's got 2 discs.
Yeah. This is widescreen and full screen, I assume. Yeah.
What year is that?
So this would be the 80s, or maybe early 90s. It was after the first run of Generation 1, the cartoon. Yeah, I'm not sure what year it actually
Easter
ran.
eggs on both discs.
Yeah. This was supposed to wrap up the cartoon series, and then they're like, oh, wait, no, we can still make money off this. Never mind.
Yeah, gotta keep going.
Forget that.
Keep going.
Don't worry about that story. All right, so we got 6 board games, and then a heavy hitter to the video game collection. So another Goodwill find, love letter.
There are very few components for this, but they're all there.
Yep.
So,
$2.
Yeah.
$2. It's a quick little card game. Was it 2 to 4 players? It says 20 minutes. Once you know how to play this, it's 3 minutes.
Have we played it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I played it with a buddy way back in the day. Basically, you're trying to figure out the card in your opponent's hand.
Okay. But I mean, we've heard such great things. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's classic for a reason. Mm-hmm. Saw this at Goodwill as well. Exit the Forgotten Island.
All the pieces are there?
Yeah, this is just an escape room game. Mm-hmm. Just little puzzles.
I like escape room games, but we really don't get much of a chance to play them.
No, they do take a little bit longer.
Sometimes. We played an exit game one time at Gen Con, and it was just like a little 15-minute one.
Yeah.
And it was a destructive one that they gave you for free, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm. This next game we got is from Fantasy Flight Games. Now, if you know anything about board games, Fantasy Flight just makes gigantic, massive, huge games. Like, if it doesn't have at least 12 expansions, Fantasy Flight wants nothing to do with it. But I saw this at Goodwill. It's called Golf Mania. And I'm like, there's no way there's 12 expansions to this. It looks like a silly little, might be take that card game. It's $3. It's Fantasy Flight. It's like,
let's check it out.
We could try it. I've spent $3 on dumber stuff. This is a game we've heard a lot about. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a really, really fun party game. It's called Just One. So basically, a person will read a card, or everyone besides one person will read a card that has a clue on it. So in this example, it's chocolate. So you're trying to get the person to guess the word chocolate. Everyone else at the table writes down one-word clues. Anytime those clues match anyone else at the table, that clue is removed. Okay. So you don't want to be like chocolate, you know, maybe Hershey would be too common. And then a bunch of people, so you'd want to get kind of outside the box clues. So that one sounds like a lot of fun. We're always looking for easier party games for some of our non-board game friends.
Yeah.
Thought that would work. We only got one Kickstarter this whole month.
That's weird.
Look at that. Someone's always accusing me.
There's always something in the mail.
Catch Don Falcone. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of this pizza box design. So this is a all against one game in which one player is a prisoner trying to escape prison. Everyone else are cops trying to catch him. And you build out a board.
It's surprising that it's only 2 to 4 players then.
Well, each corner or each side of the 4-corner board is going to be cop, escapee.
Okay.
So that's why it's 2 to 4. You got to give plenty of space between the cops and him to get around. Can't like 45 cops and one dude.
When you say all against one, I just feel
3 against 1 is all against 1. 2 against 1 is also all against 1. 1 against 1 is all against 1.
It's really more like a duel. You know?
But yeah, we're gonna try to get something. Try to get a couple plays of this. Maybe make a video. I'm trying to do that a little bit more with some of our Kickstarters. We've gotten a little lazy.
No, we haven't gotten lazy at all. We've been exceedingly busy.
Okay. Lazy with the channel, busy with life.
Work.
Is that fair?
Children.
Family.
Nothing's wrong with her. Yeah, family.
We had to do baby shower.
Yeah, not for us.
No
more babies for us.
I'm tired. I hung my jersey up in the rafters.
I'm just done.
This is a game everyone was screaming about since it came out. It was a Kickstarter that we missed. Just for whatever reason, either I didn't see it, because despite what you think, there are weeks I go without looking at Kickstarter.
No, that's not true. Every day, first thing in the morning, gets his coffee.
No, drink coffee and look at Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
But I do miss things. 1 to 4, 1 to 20 hours. This is a campaign game, but it's supposed to be one of the best. Sleeping Gods. Oh, my arm's gonna shatter.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Level up crew members for a 20-hour campaign, cooperative, fight ferocious beasts. Really, really cool. Apparently there's like, I don't know, 100 different paths to take, and each story has like 20 paths, so really ramps up the playability by making different decisions.
Just set it up on the table and leave it here.
Well, that one, the nice thing about that one, there's no minis. It's just got that book, so there's not like a whole bunch of things you gotta build. Minis. I do like minis, but that tends to kill campaign games for us if we have to keep it out on the table for days on end. So,
is this your dinger?
It's a dinger of a game, but I think I got ripped off. Slightly. Not really. So I basically ended up, I went to eBay because I had too much money in my bank account and bought a game.
Too much money in your bank account. Be sharing some of that with me.
Bought a game. They said in the description that the case was not original and it was missing the back art, which is true. But they also said the manual was in excellent condition. So here's the manual. The game is Clock Tower 2. Excellent condition was the manual. It's just the cover of the manual. There is nothing else in here. I've never seen a manual like that. It looks like the staples fell out of the binder and the actual.
You gotta give him a bad review.
Meat.
Is what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, internet, let me know. Is this the one manual that's just a single little slip of?
It looks like
nothing?
it shouldn't be though, because there were staples in it.
Yeah. I think it was, and they just lied on their review, or they didn't know. But yeah, Clock Tower 2. I still gotta get Clock Tower 1. I have Clock Tower 3, but I think this is the most expensive. Now, ultimately, I did basically pay loose price for it, but I try not to pay 100% price charting value for any of my games. I'd rather, get a little bit off it.
A bargain? Want a bargain?
And unfortunately, I thought I was getting a huge bargain on this because this is a very expensive game. And with that manual, that knocks it down to basically it's just a loose disc at this point. So,
Okay.
but yeah, Clock Tower 2. Let me know. I've heard it's horrible. Right after I bought this.
After you bought it then? Okay, so...
Well, after I bought it, I was excited for it, and I was kind of looking, and some of the reviews were not all that. I do think PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64 kind of have that. It's tougher to go back, like those graphics aren't.
Yeah.
They're a little boxy, a little cubey, a little kind of.
If you can do it with the right style, though, like Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. But even Mario, I mean, it's not slick. He's got all these angles on him where they couldn't smooth it over. I guess I was thinking more of like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where they still went with that. It's actually an art style, 2D size. They didn't go 3D with it. They just went 2D with it. So it looked really good. But survival horror 2D it's not going to be very scary. But, yeah, we'll see. Her eyes do look a little wonky even on this cover. Like, this is something look a little off.
No.
No?
No.
Alright.
It's just me.
Mary thinks the graphics of Clock Tower 2 are perfect.
I didn't say perfect. It's not that bad.
There you go. Those are our pickups. Wasn't that much. I feel like this month was pretty small.
Not that bad.
And if we didn't go to that one Goodwill and get those 3 board games and that handful of movies, like, it would have been pretty small this month.
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the comment section what your pick of the month is. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Happy person.
Hey, Pumpkin, tell me a joke.
What's red and green and red and green and red and green?
I don't know.
A frog in a blender. That's the first joke I could think of. I had this joke book when I was a kid.
Oh, that was in it?
That was in it. Not even kidding. It was a kid joke book.
That's pretty dark. Kid's book. Hazy Hero. Revolution Brewing. Hit me up.
It's all the craft beers that you're not going to be able to get anymore.
I don't think. Define craft.
Like the smaller breweries like that.
But I don't think Revolution Brewery's that small.
They ain't Bud Light.
If it's Bud Light or mixed drinks, I'm going mixed drinks.
Yeah, I'll go mixed drinks.